Make pickup. Here's James Harden playing some pickup hoops. All right, this question is so unfair. Did he play harder than he did in Game 6 against the Spurs? Y'all are terrible.
Seemed like he made the right plays right there.
He probably had less turnovers. Definitely had less turnovers in the pickup game.
Looks like he was more interested in the pickup game.
Did he, in the pickup game, take a shot in the first 18 minutes?
One that he didn't get paid
That's
for.
the question. Miss Father Time. Look at this jam from James Jones last night.
Okay, JJ.
Jones could still dunk like this.
I didn't know he could still dunk, but he is 6'7",
Everybody
6'8".
talk about LeBron going to 7 straight. James Jones going to 7 straight.
You know his nickname is Champ. Come on. The whole bench. I love the bench. When this happens, when a guy on the team, one of the reserves does something, and you see the stars react the way this way,
if I'm
so
up 32,
much fun.
I'll celebrate like
that. How old is James Jones? Me and James Jones the same age.
I was going to say, I think he's closer to Paul's age than 32.
That's impressive,
Imitation. Tracy, who had the better Euro step on display? Shump on the court or JR on the bench?
I thought JR. I like JR. This was by default. Right. That was by default. I don't know if that was like an actual.
Switch on that one.
No, I think he did it on purpose.
He got me. He got me on that one.
JR, get off the court, man.
Yeah, you know that JR has some issues with that. It's been a good week for JR Smith. We're going to give it to him. Miss moves. Kyrie had a couple spectacular buckets last night. We're going to show him back-to-back. Which is your favorite?
When you drop Avery Bradley like that, you're doing something special.
That's no average defender.
That step back was nasty. That was nasty.
Right?
I see, this is the thing. He does it every night. He does it every night.
Well, that's the thing.
You could put a move on the highlights.
Problem, people. It's a problem.
See, there was one. I don't think we got it in this clips, but one of his drives to the hoop was my favorite last night. He was dangerous. Make villains. Kristaps Porzingis posted an Instagram of himself working out with the caption,
he does look like
Ivan Drago working.
I must break you. No, that was a good impression.
We need to get him to be built like Ivan Drago.
Can you do that again, Trish?
If he dies,
he dies. So good. Miss Day Job, soccer star. Oh, really? You guys want me to pronounce this?
Yeah, don't even try it, Rachel.
Edinson Cavani shooting lights out from deep on his NBA-sized hoop.
T-Mac. What kind of hoop is that?
Should he switch his day job?
No, brother. Keep getting that soccer money, bud. Get none of this NBA money.
NBA's guaranteed.
Get some of that money.
Okay, Internet, you can make fun. I have no idea who any of these guys are on the soccer field. Make sound bites. Take a listen.
Like Mike, but I'm getting there.
Ball.
But I'm getting there.
LB, you've been bald for the last 5 years.
I'm sorry.
Jordan just cut his. You didn't.
Tristan is my hero. How amazing is that? I'm sorry, can we just play that one more time, please?
Oh, man.
This is being in denial.
LeBron was such a good sport. LeBron was such a good sport about this.
I'm glad he did.
And Tristan, and they are so tight. They're so sweet together, being so funny behind him in the background. That was like a great teammate moment.
A lot of guys get sensitive about their hair. You know, I'm glad he made fun of that.
I think that was great.
Jordan cut his when his was looking like LeBron's.
Right. Well.
He said, I'm not going to go with this.
Right? I like LeBron saying
time to go.
Happen.
Come on home, buddy. Come on home, LeBron.
He said it will happen, just not while he's playing. And I thought Tristan was priceless in the background.
That should be a prop bet. Next year, he'll cut it.
You think before his career he's going to go?
Vegas should put a line on that.
We'll see. All right, I want to move on to Paul's former team and your former teammate, CP3. We know Chris Paul is likely to opt out, become a free agent this offseason. The Clippers can offer him that big bag of money we like to talk about that nobody else can.
Big bag.
200.
Will he decide he has enough bags? He's got that State Farm money, too, don't forget. He's got enough bags of money.
From everywhere.
Would he like to stay with the Clippers, which, as you know, y'all always felt like you have a chance, but maybe take a team like the Spurs, which would have to clear a lot of cap room just to go after him, but maybe they would, where you've got Pop and Kawhi.
It's just too many things in the way for the Spurs to try to get him. I think Chris is great right here.
You're telling me if Greg Popovich did not want and R.C. Buford wanted to go after Chris Paul, they couldn't figure it out. I know
you have
that
to get rid of Pau
people would have to retire,
you have to get rid of Simmons, you have to get rid of TP. Man, you have to gut your team.
It's
kind of a little difficult for him to get there. So
if you were Chris, what would you do? And because you were inside that Clippers locker room,
I would stay home in L.A. You know, he gets the most money. He still has great players around him. He still has his brand. I mean, this is the best way for him to maximize everything. Also have an opportunity to win here. I mean, he'll have an opportunity to win maybe in San Antonio or somewhere else, but he can maximize the rest of his career here in L.A. on and off the court.
Secure the bag. That's what he's saying. Secure the bag. From a business perspective,
Right.
I mean, yes, you stay here and secure the bag. But from a basketball perspective, somebody that, is not really had much success in the playoffs, and I think, trying here with L.A. is, hasn't been successful as he would like it. There's two options if they can make it work. San Antonio, of course, is one. But think about Boogie and AD in New Orleans with those guys.
Oh, you're going for the other homecoming.
Yeah, I am. Going back to
Talking about no playoff experience. I mean, in New Orleans, I mean, you don't just,
It's a
with
big
CP,
three.
you don't just jump from first round exit, not making the playoffs, then championship contender. I mean, as great as CP is, with those three, I just don't know about the chemistry with Anthony Davis and Boogie Cousins. His best bet is either L.A., maybe San Antonio, but then you talk about San Antonio, how much money does he leave on the table?
Okay, but you know, Chris, you've been in the battle with him. You know how crazy competitive. He is one of the most
Definitely.
competitive
He's one of the
guys
most competitive
I've
players
ever
I've ever been around.
So here is my question to you, because you would be able to answer this. Tracy knows that I ask you guys all the time. I'm not exposed to the kind of money y'all are talking about. No one has ever offered me $200 million. So I cannot value really whether 170 versus 200. I mean, it's all
30
monopoly
million?
money to
That's
me.
a big number.
Okay, but 170 is a lot of money, Paul.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
I guess my question is, knowing how competitive he is and knowing how much money he has already made in his career, which do you think is more important to him?
Being the competitor he is, he wants to get it done here.
Okay, so that is, it feeds
That's
into his
being competitive
competitiveness.
also. It's like, shoot, everybody don't think we can get it done here. I think we can get it done here.
But how many years are you going to keep trying and it's a failure? Somebody
gotta
gets
work
hurt.
hard. Law of
See,
averages.
think about it.
No, what you have to
Competitiveness
think
is
about-
almost
what
a
you-
fine line to being insane.
But what you have to
know,
think
it's
about
like,
is
It
who
is.
your
It's
competitor,
crazy.
who your competitors are. If
Right?
you
This
stay
is my
here,
favorite moment, by the way, of the
that is,
entire
that's
Clippers
hilarious
season.
right there. If you stay here in LA, do you have enough to dethrone Golden State, San Antonio, even Houston is coming in the fray?
Well, if you go to San Antonio, do you have enough?
Possibly.
I don't know. I still don't think. I don't know.
I think you have to exhaust that, possibility.
You would pick the.
San
You'd still
Antonio?
pick the back
You
money.
would pick, if you were CP, you'll go to San Antonio.
I will.
If you had the chance to.
I will consider it.
You give it some serious
I
consideration.
will. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I think LA is the place where he wants to be. I think he'll be here next year.
All right, plus he can renew his CPR certification right here in LA and be ready for you if you decide to make a comeback. We got to take a quick break. Our first distant replay today is from this date in 2002. Mr. Robert Horry. Look away, Kings fans. Just don't.
Oh, man.
You know what's coming.
Thanks, Vlade. Vlade, thanks for this pass. Vlade, I'm open. I'm open, Vlade. Pass it. I'm over here. How sick was Vlade after that?
Look at his face. His face is amazing.